Ooh yeah. Are you at the gym? And you need something to listen to? Ooh yeah. I got an idea. How about you download the Jobbertears podcast on anywhere you listen to podcasts? Because it gives you that. Ooh yeah.
Welcome to another episode of the Jobbertears podcast. As always, I'm Janelle from HR here with Sir Wilkins and MrBlacc. If our amazing tech guy is still there, if you can put my headphones higher.
I got you.
Thank you. Oh,
turn my snare up, Suki.
Okay, now you went too far. Hey, everyone that's watching on the live feed. Welcome. We're gonna be talking about.
Shout out to Earl.
Shout outs to Black Wrestling Podcast. They in the building. We're going to talk about, of course, Extreme Rules, our predictions. Extreme Rules, we will be at Legends live and in color this Saturday. I keep having to remind myself, Saturday. If you're not going to be in Philadelphia, you can be here with us at Legends. So we will be there. So we will be doing our predictions towards the end of the show. And we will be talking about...
So let's get to the elephant in the room.
So
my man Andrade said, "Give me these hands." So step up, my nigga. He came up to Sammy and said, "Yo, what's good, B?"
What's up?
But this is very unprofessional. Very unprofessional on both parts.
Right, and I think that's the part that I feel like no one's really talking about. I think everybody is giving Andrade the villain role, when in actuality, like, both parties involved are really at fault.
But Sammy did push him though.
And Sammy,
it's still unprofessional.
No. They both wrong. I'm saying that Sammy pushed him. You come in his face like that.
Allegedly.
So allegedly, Sammy pushed him when they met up.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
On Wednesday.
Yeah.
So hold on. Wait.
There's some. Once again, we don't have all the pieces of the puzzle yet. But when it was first released, which I thought was weird on TMZ, so that's why it already was like, huh? But TMZ had reported that both of them had that Sammy had pushed them, but then also TMZ had said that they were both sent home. So when I read the article, I was like, well, damn, what are they gonna do for the main event? And then when I saw Sammy ass come out, I said, oh no, Sammy did not get sent home.
So people who don't know what's going on and are listening, earlier this week, AEW had backstage drama. Andrade told a story of Sammy Guevara on a podcast saying that Sammy complained about being hit too hard in one of their matches. After that interview made the rounds on the internet, Sammy fired back by cursing Andrade out on Twitter, calling him a jobber and telling him to fuck off, go back to WWE like everyone knows he wants to. Andrade responded by saying he'd see Sammy face-to-face on Wednesday at AEW's Dynamite taping. This led wrestling fans to wonder if the situation that appeared to be a shoot was turned into a work. Last night before the Dynamite television broadcast begun, AEW's president Tony Khan officially canceled Andrade's match, career versus Max match that was scheduled for Rampage on Friday. TMZ later broke the story that Andrade was sent home after a backstage altercation with Sammy Guevara. TMZ account of the situation made it sound like Sammy instigated the backstage fight. However, the fact that Andrade was sent home while Sammy remained on the tapings, even scored a pinfall victory in the main event, made it clear that another side of the story was coming.
And did Andrade's pose during the match.
That side is now here courtesy of Wrestling Observer's Radio's David Meltzer. He said it's true that Andrade wants out of AEW, and this incident was his way of trying to force Tony Khan's hand to release him. Quote from Dave Meltzer: Andrade's trying to get fired. There's a few people, and it's not that many. It's like three that want to leave AEW, and Andrade is one of them. Tuesday night, they were talked to, both of them, and they were told no fighting. Andrade was told, you're not going to get fired if you fight, but you will be sent home. Andrade say, don't worry about it. Nothing's going to happen. There's going to be no fighting. That's pretty much what he said. No. Tony, no fighting.
Yo, because even the past few days, like, I have been posting, I was just like, yo, who is writing
He knows how to speak English. He knows how to write.
Bro.
Sammy said...
You're disrespectful, guys.
No, I'm not. Because my interaction with him was hello and goodbye. It was not that long ago.
Bro, it was years ago. He's been in WWE for how many years? He has a white wife, a white team, like white as fucking paper. She's American.
Yes.
But
he's gonna teach her English.
If you look back at them tweets, do you really think he tweeted them?
Boy.
Yes.
Boy.
Or if yeah.
No, you don't. No, you don't. He does not.
Sammy said the same thing. Nothing's gonna happen.
We know
they
Charlotte wrote
they
them
had
tweets.
security there. Everybody was warned ahead of time. Meltzer went to explain that Sammy wasn't sent home because he didn't fight back after Andrade threw punches.
So wait,
wait.
was the incident like, okay, so you be Sammy, I be Andrade.
Wait, hold on. Andrade was waiting in the hallway. He got 2 punches before it was broken up, and Sammy didn't fight back.
Oh wait, so he 2-pieced him?
He went, boop, boop. Andrade threw 2 punches, and then it was broken up right away, and Andrade was sent home. It was broken up immediately. People were there, and people saw it. So to recap,
bring it all together.
The general consensus from the people who witnessed the altercation is that Andrade hit him. Sammy didn't hit him. Andrade was sent home. Sammy wasn't sent home, and Sammy didn't do anything wrong. It was basically a blindsided sucker punch. So basically,
I mean, but
Sammy was going.
He said it's on site.
As soon as he walked down the hallway,
It was. He said, "Listen, Andrade had told them straight. Like That's why I don't get why everybody is like, oh my god.
I don't know if I'm.
He
make
said,
it to Friday.
He said, I see you Wednesday. That like legit told him. So it actually is on. You know what? It boils down to really Tony Khan because low key he warned y'all. He said, yo,
But he lied
I see
to Tony
you Wednesday.
he lied.
He should have known.
But the thing about it, they already had a conversation. If he gave him his word, he said, "Hey, I'm not gonna fight. I'm gonna chill out."
And that's still allegedly too, because who the fuck knows? Like, come
But
on.
the thing about it, they told them not to fight, and it's like, and Sammy's a bad person. Regardless, Sammy's not the best person in the world. No. Because why would you say that on Twitter? This is the thing. This is my thing. And this is where I feel that the problem in AEW is happening.
Okay.
So, story time with Wilkins. I'm going to tell you I'm going to get it personal. I work with somebody that has lied on my name, tried to ruin my reputation numerous times.
I live with somebody like that.
And try to disrespect me numerous times. And I work with this person. This person has told other people to a point that other people hated me at work because of this person.
You want to know our people?
Yes. And it's a black woman. So I'm just saying. So,
wait, is it because she wants to smash?
No, she definitely likes white guys. But that's not the point.
Oh, she's a coon.
She's
But you're not gonna do that.
not gonna do that. So, what I'm trying to get here is to go back. I work with somebody that actually lies on me, disrespects me.
Sorry for laughing.
But is one of the top people there. Regardless, I'm going to not bring things out on the gym floor. I'm not going to bring things out and talk shit about you and try to disrespect you out in the public. That's my whole thing with the whole situation of why Sammy's wrong and why Andrade's wrong. Because Andrade should never be in an interview talking about Sammy in that type of light. You don't have to mention Sammy's name. Because once you mention Sammy's name, you ruin his reputation. You're making him look soft. He may be soft to other people. People may think he's soft.
He saw from that report you just
But the
gave
thing
me.
about it, people may think he's soft, and nobody knows for a fact that he's soft. Now, Sammy, he said what he said, but you can talk to him privately. And that's the one thing about everything that's happened with AEW. Everything is done in public.
Yeah, everything is
Like, we always talk about it, especially like people of color. We always like, our family business, our family business.
Keep that shit at home.
You keep that shit at home. Like, we have our own issues.
Right. Like, I'm just, like, I always tell people, look, listen, y'all watching. If y'all would have seen, if y'all was the fly on the wall our first full year of doing this podcast, y'all would be like, how did y'all get to year 3
But that's
and 4?
the thing. But that's the thing about, that's always
But
been
nobody would know that unless we gave you that information.
But the thing about it, that's my thing about business and about relationships.
Yeah.
Yes, you going through problems. Keep that shit private. And the thing about it, that's the problem with AEW. Everything is being done in public. You tweeting about shit. You doing stuff online. You're doing interviews. And I know Andrade trying to make it his way out, but if I'm WWE, I'm looking at Andrade right now like, yo, you a clown.
I was just about to say that.
You wanted out of WWE.
Yeah, just about to
you
say
forced your way out of
And
WWE.
they gave you
They gave you your release. And the thing about it, if I'm Triple H, let's keep it a buck. If I'm Triple H and I'm seeing this, I'm not hiring Andrade back.
No.
First of all, you ain't that nice.
Yeah.
You're a phenomenal wrestler, but you can't cut a promo.
Talk on the mic.
Yeah.
You can't cut a promo. And so that's one thing. And the fact of the matter is you're acting unprofessional. Completely unprofessional. Andrade's unprofessional. You trying to force your way out? Yo, run your contract out. You getting guaranteed bread.
To be honest, really, if you was really gangster, if you really was about that, you would buy yourself out.
You could
Like
you can't.
You would.
You can't.
Why?
They don't give you that option because if I want to buy out, you have to agree on it. Tony's not gonna let that happen.
Which I think is silly because at the end of the day, why keep someone there that doesn't want to be?
Because he doesn't want the reputation.
And on top of that you don't use.
But the thing about it, I might as well. The thing, Andrade's stupid. Andrade's stupid. Bro, I'm working once a month and I'm getting paid millions. Let me run my contract out. Hey, Tony, can I do some AAA stuff? Okay.
But he on bad terms with AAA too.
So that's hold on.
Because so before we actually went live, I was listening to clips from Conan and Disco's podcast, and they had mentioned to him, they was asking Conan like his opinion and his thoughts on certain comments that he said in that same interview about AAA. So his in his mind, in Andrade's mind, he doesn't want to go back to AAA or really wrestle in Mexico because he feel like it would be a step back. And in saying that, he feels like the step back would be because of also financial gains and also just the conditions of like, think of it, would you want to wrestle for a company that will put you at a 5-star hotel, make sure you get from point A to point B, or would you want to wrestle in a third world country that ain't gonna give you all that stuff?
But hold on. Let's rewind this. Great. Thank you for saying that. Andrade's a hoe. And I'm going to tell you why he's a hoe. The mere fact that you're getting paid millions of dollars. Yes, they're not using you the way that you want them to use you. Yes, I'm pretty sure Tony Khan promised you the world. But at the end of the day, you're getting a paycheck. Yeah. You're working once a month. You're barely wrestling.
Yeah.
So you can work something else out. And the mere fact you're talking bad about where you came from, you a hoe for that. And you got a little bit of flare pussy, and you think you a big shot now? No, you not.
A lot of flare pussy.
You know,
no, you not.
You know, one thing I noticed, and I keep on saying this, I'm gonna say like two things. I'm gonna say it from right here.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna say it from a business standpoint as far as Tony Khan. Tony Khan is a businessman. You making your company look bad. Regardless how he is, as front of the screen with his shaking, like, this out of third. If we let Vince come in the ring and talk the way he talk, walk the way he walk, this is Tony Khan expressing himself in front of the screen. Wrestling is weird. But behind the scene, take care of your business, Chief. Take care of your business. You're the head honcho. At the end of the day, Andrade did not do this in WWE at all. Even though how that he wanted out, he did not embarrass the company the way that he fucking did.
Because it's
but he talks shit though on the podcast.
But listen, at the end of the day, it's a respect thing.
Right. Cool. Yes. But at some point, yes. But Andrade and Sammy, yo, y'all a product of today's generation. But y'all feel entitled. Hold on. Y'all feel too entitled to do this shit.
You're 100% right.
Because
Sammy should have never said anything bad.
But both of them.
But he good for doing that. So that's why I wasn't surprised. To be honest, I'm not surprised at how that went down. At all. And if you are, then you just really haven't seen the... Sammy is good. Sammy reminds me of... Remember in school, there was that one kid that low-key was the bully, but then never got in trouble.
But wait.
That is him.
But in this situation... Andrade said what he said, and Sammy should approach him behind closed doors. And Tony, as the booker, could say, let's make money. I was watching, it's on YouTube, the stories from the territories. And one of the things that one of the slogans that they had was, yo, you've had beef, let's make money out of it.
Yeah, Disco said the same thing in the clip that I was listening to.
Literally, and I said this on the last episode that we did with Wrestling Realm. Right now it's available. Please check it out on SoundCloud. The link is in the description below. So like I was saying before, I said this. Yo, y'all niggas are fucking pussy. Because, no. I love pussy. Y'all niggas, I love cheeks. Y'all niggas are soft.
Good.
Shut up.
Yo. Y'all niggas are incel that do not know how to communicate with each other. Yo, you said something to me? Yeah, da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, let's take it in the ring. Because at the end of the day, you know how much money he could have made?
Well, yeah, it goes back to look at Matt and
Yo,
Edge.
thank you. Yo, he could
It goes back to that.
Yo, he could have cost
like they hated they really was not on very good terms, and
Make money
then
out of it.
they were like, you know what, art and life is the same. Let's go.
Make money. Yo, I'm gonna catch you on your vlog. Hey, somebody be a mediator. Yo, let's make money off this. What are you gonna do? They could have made so much views, so much hits, mad bread. But no, y'all niggas wanna be fucking petty and lead with your fucking ego, son. Oh my gosh, he said it's an interview. I'm gonna go on Twitter, get some retweets, get some pat on my back, so son. Mad money could have made off of that.
A lot of money they lost off of that.
They could have been on something. You know what, son? I'm gonna catch you in Mexico. 444. Mad views.
But you know what the part about it is? I think. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All I'm saying is this. Y'all always talk about we want to be the best, the best, the best. Y'all talk shit about Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, but guaranteed them two never heard of each other. Them two kept it professionally and made bread. How many documentaries came off that documentary? Mad bread. How many people in the wrestling community made money off of that story of Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart? To this day, we still making residual income off of that topic. Imagine Andrade and Sammy. Imagine the CM Punk versus the Elite. The stories they could have made. The money could have made. They could have toured with that.
No,
he could have led with that.
He's 100% right.
No. I'm getting real angry about it because, yo, y'all always talk shit about, oh, WCW killed the business. This kills the business. If you do this, you kill the business. Y'all killing the fucking business by being fucking petty, son.
No, they are, because when you look at it, look at the situation between Sammy and Andrade, right? They're both Hispanic. They're both solid. I don't give a care what could you say about Sammy. Sammy can work.
No,
Andrade can work. Sammy's great on the mic. Andrade can figure something out. But at the end of the day, and what really bothers me about Andrade and why I call him a hoe, you're from Mexico. You from AAA. You've done work in AAA. You've done stuff. You're like, you know what I mean? Use that. Sammy and Andrade could have done some AAA stuff, done some dope stuff. There's so many things that could have been done with this if they had approached this the right way and more of on a professional level.
But then it all goes back to, unfortunately, the head honcho and how you run your locker room and how people honestly see and respect you. Because
I'm sitting Andrade home.
If you, I would send
everybody
both.
sending.
No.
Everybody go home.
I'm sending. No.
You got to keep that same energy, because if you
because
do that shit with Bucks and all of them.
No, because the thing about it, Sammy didn't hit back. Yeah. As long as,
but it's not it's not even about so much of the hit back. It's just the point of, like you said, keeping everything in house and keeping it off of social media.
But the thing about this is after.
But how do you allow somebody to, when you're the catalyst, you still played a part in why
exactly,
and why he in him saying, yo, I see you Wednesday. It was a part of him responding to what he was saying. But I spoke
to you after and said, I spoke to you both after you guys tweeted out, and I said, listen, y'all not fighting. And the person and one of the people that said, yes, we're not gonna fight, you end up getting into a fight. So you're purposely trying to do something to get fired.
Sammy didn't punch nobody.
No, really, because so he didn't hit nobody back. He didn't try to. You tried to fight him.
But regardless of the physicality part of it, just. If it was me, think about like if you was a teacher.
No, I understand that, but the thing about it, we lost that part. That part was lost when I had a conversation with you, because all is forgiven at that point. I forgave you for your tweet. I forgave you for what you did online. So you know what? Hey guys, we're calling a truce. We're not getting into a fight. Now, Andrade literally in the hallway like, yo, what up? Boop, boop. So I gotta send you home, and you're doing this on purpose so you get released. So you know what? You don't want to be on TV? Go home and sit down. I'll pay your money so nobody can hire you now. And then I have to approve your bookings. So you know what? You ain't getting no bookings. You're gonna sit home. You're gonna sit home.
It's just so weird. But see, that's the thing. Like, honestly, if they want to go, let them go. Like, it don't make sense to hold somebody in a contract that don't want to be here.
The thing is,
because if he would have had that imagine, think about it. If Andrade and Tony would have been in a room like this and they had a conversation, and Andrade would have translated because he had a translator with him. If they would have said, he would have said, listen, I appreciate everything you've done. You've even brought on my boys to be fully contracted here. Appreciate everything. I just don't think this is the place for me. And in that moment, if that was a conversation to be like, yo, this isn't for me, the other person, you guys should be able to compromise and figure out a way so that so that both parties leave the situation gracefully and appropriately. And if Tony really just let him go as he asked and as he wanted to, we really wouldn't be in this whole conversation. At all.
Well, the thing is, we didn't do that. We didn't do that.
Yeah,
Tony didn't do that. So you know what? Now we're here.
But that's the issue because Tony waits, unfortunately, until shit. Think of it like when you boil in pot of water. Literally, niggas have been adding water into the pot for weeks. And he has done nothing to cut off the fire. He's done nothing to put the pot on the fire. Hasn't done nothing. He's honestly let this shit go and run out the way that it was. If he honestly, and I hate to bring back the media scrum, in all honesty, that nigga should have cut his mic off and said, you know what, thank you guys so much. And he would have been escorted out and that would have been that. You have to draw the line because as the head of the company, there's a certain level of respect that you should be getting from your talent. You shouldn't be worrying about, when we all gonna hang out? When we all gonna chill? No, you should be worried about how things look either behind the scenes and in front of the camera, and worry about actually what's more important than the little shit. But that's just, it's the bigger picture to a bigger problem. But Tony's problem is that he's worried about everybody liking him and being friends instead of being respected. And as an owner, like even for me, as being part of an ownership team for an indie promotion, like there's a certain level of respect that I require from talent and from my team because we're in this together. So at the end of the day, it all falls back on Tony Khan. I wish I knew your last name because I like full names. That's from Illinois. It is on you. You have to be able, at this point, it's always looked like the inmates running the asylum, but every time a new story comes up, it really just, it confirms that the inmates are running the asylum because they doing whatever they want to do. And that, because like I said, in the match, yeah, he didn't throw punches, but in the match, he did Andrade's pose. Knowing that man wasn't in the building no more.
Well,
why you gonna keep feeding into some shit that everybody's trying to? Because he told him, "I'm gonna see you on Whip." But the thing about it, why would you not think that was serious?
We had a conversation after that. We said there's no punches gonna be thrown, there's no fight, and then you punched me in the face.
But at some point,
that's hilarious,
like
I just think it's funny when you say push me.
Yo, all in all, I just reached a point is I gotta blame whoever's leaking this out, telling media, because at some point this is
you gotta blame the person that owns the damn company.
Yeah, because at some point is this all cool and all, but this does nothing for you.
Because TMZ put on that internet thing, they was like they reached out, and got no comments. Yeah, so and like, honestly, now they gonna run what they gonna have.
It's ridiculous at this point. But it is because like honestly, like I'm tired of looking up and always talk about somebody's fighting backstage, this, that, or third. We gotta do better.
Because the company has too many people.
Yeah.
There's the thing. It's too many people there. So I'm trying to get on TVs. Too many egos in there. To be honest,
way too many egos in there.
To be honest, at minimum, half of that locker room needs to be cut.
Yeah.
Minimum, half of that locker room needs to be released.
Sure does.
Because there's a couple people there that you have guaranteed contracts that ain't doing nothing.
Not a damn thing. Yo, when and we're going to talk about this week at Wrestle. Yo, when MJF wrestled last night, I was like, yo, when was the last time he wrestled? Like, I had to think about that. Like, that was a thought. Like,
they said it.
It was to the point of like, yo.
They said it on the house team, yeah.
When was the last time this nigga wrestled? Because I'm like, yo, you got all these people that got these guaranteed contracts and you gave that man more money and no extension. And then yet, that is probably the first time he's wrestled since he's been back. Because he didn't even wrestle for the ladder match. He just walked up the ladder and grabbed the...
It's a mess back there. That's the problem.
It's unfortunate. And it's unfortunate because it overshadows the positive things in the company. Like we'll talk about Willow. There are so many pieces that are trying to shine.
I'm still right about Paige. Because she ain't do shit. Second week in a row.
Our girl over there, she's very upset at you about your Paige comment.
Paige is overrated.
Wait, who's upset?
The girl that works over here.
Why is she upset?
Because she's a patron.
Why do you like Paige? Because she's different.
I'm gonna let the two of y'all handle that.
No.
Off camera.
Honestly,
but when I came in, I said, because I saw her, and I said, you still, what's the episode? She was just like, I am very hot at them talking about Paige is overrated. I said, ooh, girl, you spicy.
Okay.
I like it.
When it comes to Paige, okay. I actually went back and watched some of her matches. Boy, she did nothing spectacular. And these are matches that they gave them time.
Well,
so
the match she did talk about. She said, "Huh, Emma."
Everybody
keeps bringing that up, my nigga. Yo, hold up. Let's rewind. Let's rewind this, B. Let's rewind this, cause I get so hot. Yo, let's talk about Sasha Banks' career real quick, cause we're gonna go GOAT status, cause people keep putting Paige in that GOAT, borderline GOAT conversation of greatness.
Teach them.
If I pull up Sasha Banks's card, I can at least give you 5 matches that were great.
I'm not gonna hold you. The takeover of her and Bailey trumps everything that Paige probably.
Okay, that's number one. Number 2, if I pull up 5 matches that Trish Stratus did, they're probably better than Paige. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, and that's before Paige's time. And I don't even fuck with Lita. I don't even fuck with Lita.
I won't even.
But I'll give you 5 matches better than Paige.
5.
I'll give you 5 matches that Willow did better than Paige.
And the one thing that I have to add on is they always say these matches.
But you give me 1. But hold on, bro. They only give me 1. You only have to bring up the Emma thing. Bring up a good promo. Give up a good promo, because you ain't giving me no good promo.
I was gonna say this.
She out there last night. Paige has literally buried.
I will say
buried. And I'm gonna say nobody's ever gonna listen to me about this. Nobody's ever gonna. But trust me on this. And I'm gonna say this right now. Paige has buried the women's division in AEW, and I'm gonna tell you why. There are so many people in the back that are women who are fucking good, and only like 6 of them coming out for those segments.
That shit was. Listen, but I said that last week. I said,
come on, dogs.
I was very bothered at the fact that you didn't have Jade out there, that you didn't have Nyla out there, that you didn't have certain people out there. That it was just like, well, you know, this is not a women's division. This is just a few people.
It's basically saying I give you my brother because
and which threw me off though, that they definitely set up that Battle of the Belts match with her when the week before she had the segment with Nyla. So that threw me off. I was just like, can I just please get some continuity? Can I get something that flows?
Where's Nyla Rose?
Yo, but that was the thing. They did a backstage segment last week with Jade on some, like, Jade was on some I'ma name the time and the place type of shit. So she challenged her, but then this week Willow challenged her for Battle of the Belts, and I was just like, did y'all just Men in Black me about last week? Because
but that's what I'm. Unless Nyla's injured.
No, she was just there last week.
We don't know.
Bro,
I'm not gonna assume nothing.
I'm probably 100% sure that girl has not wrestled past week.
Or
pretty confident.
Or Willow could just be a transitional champion.
But let me get this straight. You have a whole locker room of women
that I barely see.
We barely see, and all we doing is Britain and Paige for the most part.
Yeah, because really, that's once again, he's created a women's division to circle around Britt Baker,
which is fine. But give me somebody that's nice, because the only thing Britt Baker can do is talk on the mic, and she's not even a real heel. Britt Baker's not a real heel.
No, because she gets pops, so she's not.
Britt Baker's not a.
Listen, like if you're every week
trash
going DMD, then
trash,
she's not
baby,
a heel.
trash.
Not a heel.
Paige needs to go home, go back on her Twitch, and do what she needs to do.
Someone says this, like everybody always talking about, yo, you have to understand her match was good for the time. That's the problem. It was great for the time. When you go back and watch Stone Cold versus Steve Austin, WrestleMania 17. You can watch it to this day. Hogan versus The Rock. You know, Jazz versus Trish Stratus. Come on.
Speak to these devils.
Victoria versus Trish Stratus.
Paige has no classics.
No classics.
No classics,
So
B.
the excuse that everyone
How many classics does the Sasha have? How many classics does Bailey have?
Yo.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
Come on.
Talk to him.
All these women are putting up platinum albums, B.
Platinum.
Yo.
And this nigga Paige went gold and y'all keep talking about it.
Come on, ride her like a horsey, B.
Y'all riding her. She went gold. Paige went gold. Never went double platinum. Never went triple platinum. Didn't even go platinum.
Now,
come on. She had a Charlotte feature that went nowhere.
Oh, but that's because she got injured. Don't do that. This nigga over here jumping up and down.
Come on, man.
But is it because? But is it part? Is it part of the? But is part of that because she couldn't though?
What do you mean she couldn't?
She couldn't wrestle.
What do you mean she couldn't wrestle?
Her neck. It was a certain time, like, think of it where could the beginning been that slow?
Kurt Angle did it.
Listen,
Kurt Angle did it.
And Kurt is paying for that shit.
Kurt
now.
Angle did it.
And Kurt is paying for that shit now.
Different.
Kurt
Angle did it.
Kurt is paying for that.
So who
shit
cares?
right
Why
now.
is she still wrestling then?
Well, who said she was wrestling? Listen, she didn't take no bump last night.
That
That was the one thing I noticed. If you go back, if you was watching, because I was, when I watched that whole segment go down, I was sitting here like, yo, is she gonna take a bump? And I know y'all that was there in DC was wondering the same thing. And when she didn't, and they just tussled, and I was just like, oh, y'all a bunch
Paige
of
can't call me.
bitches.
First of
Why
all,
y'all do that?
Paige shouldn't be in the ring if she had that neck issue. Let's keep it a buck.
Correct, because anything could go left.
Because AEW has worse doctors than the NFL.
Stephanie Hardy said this. So Stephanie Hardy said this. I said that she was on borrowed time from the jump. That is a great point.
But that's what I'm saying. That plays a part. To be fair, that plays a part in why.
But the thing about it,
I think she hasn't been able to even win. She didn't have the chance to go double platinum.
Okay,
Come on, son.
wait. Okay, fine. I was gonna say
your
this.
piece, I got something.
I was gonna say this.
Something.
Yo, you may have went double platinum as a single artist, but you should be in a feature. You should improve your mic skills. You go into this all the time. You should be fire.
Exactly.
Talk about fire. You should be like, ooh wee.
Talk to him.
Come on.
Talk to him.
Has the ooh wee moments. Oh, what she said. She talked about Charlotte dead brother. That was the ooh wee one. I was just like, come on, bro.
Nah, bro. No.
See, so
that wasn't
I'm yo, tag me in, B, cause we double teaming her like she likes it. Paige. Cause we gonna go back onto this. She better not call me an incel if she ever finds this clip, cause I gets pussy, and so does my brother. So she can't call me an incel, and I do touch grass. But anyways, back to Paige. So Stephanie Hardy, shout out to Stephanie Hardy. Congratulations.
She's trying to get her way to New York right now. She'll be those that are going to Comic-Con this weekend. If you don't know, New York Comic-Con is this weekend. It started today, and we'll go through the weekend here in New York City. So Stephanie Hardy, along with some amazing women that have been working in wrestling, will be doing a panel tomorrow evening. I believe it's the 6:15 start time, I believe, at Comic-Con. But Stephanie, make sure in the comments to put the time and the look and all the details in there for those that are watching. So shout outs to her. She's trying to make her way to New York, but American Airlines ain't letting her be great. But sis should be here hopefully by the night, but she'll be there at Comic-Con tomorrow, along with Talk of Champions. Shantice will be there. Karen Bam Bam will be there, and a few other ladies.
Fine ass Karen Bam Bam.
Few other ladies will be there.
Bam Bam, my heart, mom.
Make sure that you go out and support the ladies tomorrow evening on their panel, along with other booths. I believe Nerds has a booth there. So shout outs to Nerds, the team over there. They were the ones that did our bomber jacket, so I'm always in debt to him. But yes, make sure to go out and enjoy Comic-Con. If you are enjoying it, please be safe.
Hold on.
Smart.
I got an announcement. You know, me and the Dirty Hitter Sped Ed kids, yo, we are doing commentary for live pro wrestling this Sunday, dogs.
Congratulations.
Okay.
You're doing commentary.
You didn't play yourself.
Where is that?
You made yourself better.
It's in Jersey. You know how to read this, girl.
How you gonna make the announcement for yourself but then fast it over to me? So as MrBlacc has announced, him along with the Dirty Hills crew will be at Super Crazy's show, Live Pro Wrestling. It'll be in Westfield, New Jersey. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7. $20 GA. Make sure to go out and support the likes of our beloved Vince Steele will be there. I see Jay Bougie.
The main event is PJ Savage.
I see PJ Savage. I see a whole bunch of I see a whole bunch of other guys. So make sure to go out and support once again independent wrestling. Now back to our conversation.
All right. So you keep talking about Paige was on borrowed time. Yes, she was. God bless her soul. Congratulations, Paige, for healing so well. You are still moving properly because that's your neck. So respect to that. But why didn't you change up your game though, B? So you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Change it up. Change it up. I don't have no classics. Y'all keep bringing this Emma thing up, but where the other classics? You are one-hit wonder, ma. One-hit wonder. You designer. Panda.
Her panda was Emma.
Panda. I got bras in Atlanta.
So that's
you know, Madcap Monsters fuck about her?
Who?
With Emma.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. And Mandy Rose, she got mad random T. Mandy Rose just got engaged to that Tony, the Tito guy that used to be on NXT.
Yeah, she fine.
I told y'all Sean Spears and Billy Kay having a baby.
Sean Spears blocked me. I don't know what I did to him.
Oh shit, you got blocked by. Did you call him?
What you said? Did you say he was whack?
Probably. I don't know. Sean Spears blocked me.
Well, he need to. You gotta figure. Yo, who else has blocked you? Well, you're part of the whatchamacallit?
Teddy Long thing?
Yeah.
But his shit got like.
No, it got hacked. I know, but did you get hit?
I think so. Yeah. I really don't. Yeah.
So
I think it's funny when people block. Yeah.
I think I only have. I think you have to go to their page to find out.
Which is even. It's funnier that way.
So Sean Spears is the only one because I was trying to tag him on something. And I was like, oh shit, he blocked me. Okay, cool. But I think that's the only person I'm blocked at. I think that I know of.
Damn.
I know. No, actually, maybe I can check on Twitter. I think you can check Twitter.
I think it's just fascinating because y'all know I don't got the Bluebird, so I really don't care.
But correction, Steffi Hart will be the Jacob Javits Center at 6:15.
No, it's at, okay. So I was right on the time. 6:15. Room 406.1 at the Javits Center. Once again, this tomorrow live time, but when we post it, it will be day of. So make sure to go out and support the girls, support the ladies. Also to those Wrestling Girls 4-year anniversary party coming up November 5th in Brooklyn, New York. If you are an artist that does wrestling pictures or artistry around that, hit the girls up. They're looking for vendors to come out. So like if you do like the pictures and all that type of stuff, drawing, if you're artistically known in the wrestling world, they would love for you to come out and support. And then they also, too, will be having a panel that I will be a part of. So it's really exciting times coming up. November's going to be very wrestling heavy. Also, We Are Wrestling will have their show in the Bronx November 4th. Tickets are on sale for that. And then, there's a whole bunch of stuff. BCW's doing a show October
30th.
Wait, his birthday's the 28th, 29th, 30th. So the Sunday, the 30th, October 30th in I don't think you say that. BCW show in Jersey, I believe. October 30th. So make sure to go out and support Anthony Cole. Yeah, I don't know about the student show stuff, so you may not want to say something like that. Okay. All right. But what else is going on? Y'all, did I tell y'all how William Goldberg was hosting the show and that was probably the best thing I done ever heard him do?
What's it called? The Forged by that show is fire, son.
Yo, that shit.
Dang, I like the Asian dude though, son.
Yeah, I love him. Yeah. It's this.
Yeah.
You ever seen that show? It's on Hulu.
Yeah. Fire.
Had 2 seasons back in 2018 because I was trying to figure out what was William doing in 2018. But he hosted, but they probably taped them the year before that or whatever. But yeah, I was trying to find something to watch at home, and this popped up right on Hulu, and I said, and Mikey goes, "That's Bill." I said, "No, it's not." And then I click on it, I said, "Oh wait, it is William." So we tried one episode and then got hooked. So it was a whole bunch of knives, and they gotta go through this. Think of like Mikey said it best. It's America Ninja Warrior with knives. Yeah, it literally is that.
Wait a minute, you never watched Forged by Fire?
No, I know nothing about it.
Forged by Fire is just like.
But he said that he had watched it.
Yeah,
so
Forged by Fire is tough, B. Yo, like they got a theme, right? It says like, "I get it so from this." So they interpret how to win one, and after the goal is like to cut it. And Asian guy comes, this dude cut.
My favorite thing is I guess whoever won like the first competition, he before they go and do the course, he checks like their knives. And then he always gives them comments, and then he'd be like, "Your blade is set to compete." But it's a cute show. If you're looking for a cute little show on Hulu, William Goldberg was hosting this show, and I thought it was interesting because I was like, "Yo, he's talking so like if he did commentary, he missed his calling." Like William, if you are listening, I think if you were to go back into wrestling, you should focus on the commentary part because he was like, he got you excited. You were like, oh shit, who's next? And actually, it's a great segue into commentary change. So there is rumor that they are looking to shift around commentary starting this coming Monday's season premiere of Monday Night Raw, which will be here in Brooklyn, New York. Yep. So they're thinking about changing up the commentary team. If you had watched NXT a few days ago, Vic Joseph was not on commentary. It wasn't because of anything that he did. He actually got married to Mackenzie, who does the backstage for NXT. Mm-hmm. So they actually got married this past weekend. So that's why he was away. So Saxon was on commentary with what should we call it? Wade Barrett. Yeah. And it was another new guy that was there that sounded just like Vic Joseph, so it creeped me out because I was like, I could have sworn he was away.
How did they blend?
And it was like it was fine because he sounded like Vic Joseph, but it was like he was kind of like an Indian looking guy that was on commentary. Yeah, it was pretty dope, and it was like his first time doing it, and he was in the middle, so he was like the lead commentator, so it was pretty dope. So yeah, they're looking to shift some commentary teams because as you also know, Corey Graves has been doing SmackDown and Raw. Yeah. Since our guy Pat McAfee is doing NFL Game Day for college football. So what is like your dream right now with those that have been doing commentary? What is like your dream team for Raw, and what's your dream team for SmackDown?
For
WWE, what are you doing?
I was looking for people who blocked me.
Oh,
can you find it?
61 people.
Whoa!
Who blocked you?
Bro, you are disliked.
We got blocked on Jobbertears.
I still love
times.
You.
Yeah.
Wait, who got blocked? We got blocked?
Mad times. Like
what?
People don't like our opinions. They hate it. Like people.
They just released articles. I read that article this morning that they were talking about it. So let me see if I can find it. But as I find that, what is your dream commentary team with the guys right now? Oh shit.
JR, Pat McAfee, and Michael Cole.
Ooh.
You said JR.
Pat McAfee. And Michael Cole.
So JR, okay.
Paul Heyman.
Okay.
Paul Heyman. What's that Haitian dude's name? Who does commentary? He Haitian, man. Brian Saxon.
Okay, Saxon.
And Pat McAfee. And Brian Saxon is like the one in the middle. Because I feel like you still need the straight man, but like...
Yo, Corey Graves be wilding on Brian Saxon every week. And it's like...
It be too much sometimes,
It be too much. Like this week he mentioned his moms, and I was just like, yo, you OD.
Come on,
you wilding right now.
Yo, I thought I was the only one.
No, I literally was like, yo, Mikey was saying something, and then I caught it. Because half the time I'll mute the TV and I'll just watch wrestling mute. But it was unmute. And I definitely stopped whatever he said. I said, yo, did he just say something about his mama? Yo, he's wild. Like, why he keep going for and he does it so eloquently so that you don't even, so like, casually. If you're not, so casual about it. Like, if you're not listening, you're like,
what? What's his mother for?
He's like, so when he said that shit, I said, he really owes him like 5 fucking minutes. Like, he need to snuff him. Those that are watching on the live feed, give your dream commentary team, but I don't know who the Facebook user is, but
Stephanie Hardy.
Okay, they're saying Raw is Corey, Kevin Patrick. Who's Kevin Patrick?
I don't remember.
And then SmackDown, Michael Cole and Wade Barrett. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
She said for NXT gonna be Vic Joseph and Booker T. And Stephanie Hardy said they need more women on commentary.
Why? Booker T. Well, you know what it is, Stephanie? It goes into the whole conversation we've always had throughout the history of our podcast is there's none really in the sea like that. Yes, you do it. Yes, I've done it. Yes, but they haven't really had like a consistent, scouting situation. Like women on commentary is so far in between. But I love, like I said, I loved when they had Beth Phoenix on NXT.
Yeah.
That probably was the best move on commentary outside of Pat McAfee being at it. So them changing it also makes me think that Pat may not be, I don't know what's going on then. And is that temporary or is that like...
It's temporary. It's college season.
But NXT will be Vic Joseph and Booker T. Okay.
It's college season. College season ends like what? January?
I find it interesting that, but I actually like Wade Barrett on SmackDown with Michael Cole because Wade could definitely be the heel commentator. So I do like that. I'm trying to, who is Kevin Patrick? It's a very, Kevin's the backstage. Oh, the guy with the English accent.
Yo,
okay. If that's who that is, okay.
A jerk, low key.
No, but he's so funny because because he
so
finds
casual.
the most. So at first I was very
you.
shady about him because I was like, well, I don't know how this is gonna go. But between him and like interactions he had with Kevin Owens, him and Seth,
Ivan's question.
He be ODing.
Yo, he be like, but you have to understand, like
He's
did
like,
this.
I'm just doing my job.
He like, Urgh! But I love it.
No, yeah. So if that is who that is, then okay.
On SmackDown, it's gonna be Michael Cole and Wade Barrett.
That's
wow.
what he said.
Oh.
Good morning.
And on Monday Night Raw, you just said everything?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just like they were just saying that.
No. So earlier this morning, I read the article on Wrestling.
Oh, my bad.
Shout out to Raj. And then that's when she said they had updated. They had an update and they had released a new commentary.
Mike Rome will be the ring announcer.
You said who?
Mike Rome will be the ring announcer.
Who's that?
Oh, on Raw, the same guy that does Raw.
Yeah,
he good.
Katie Kelly and Brian Saxon will conduct on-screen interviews. Kelly is returning to the company after leaving the company in 2020. Saxon been working on Raw commentary desk along with Michael Gage as of late.
Damn, so no more Byron on commentary?
I like him.
But I actually think...
But he was doing good with serious
I actually think backstage may work a little more. Because it gives me... Right, and it gives me... what was his name? And I've met him too. I'm so upset right now.
Kevin Kelly?
No. Oh, I love Kevin Kelly. I haven't met him yet. Who's the black dude? Think about it.
Let's have him match black dudes. I should know this. I should know
that. That was like Coachman. That's what it was.
Oh,
so
yeah.
So Saxon
yeah.
gives me Jonathan Coachman vibes. So him doing backstage stuff, I can kind of get with.
Yeah.
So thank you, Tamara, because I was just saying here like, yo, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, Coach, yeah.
And then I remembered.
Speaking of Tamara.
Thank you, Clark. Shout out to Clark Street Wrestling Podcast out in Chicago, Illinois. Shout out to
Tamara,
the gentleman out there.
Getting divorced.
Who getting divorced?
She is getting divorced.
Yo, that shit is sus.
Yeah.
Over 14 years of marriage. You know their wedding anniversary is 420?
Yeah. So
yo, when stuff happens, I just go into we go into a dark hole.
On YouTube, right?
So I definitely that wiki, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's it's unfortunate things.
Stephanie asks, can you imagine Brian turn heel? Hell yeah. Because he's corny.
Oh, Saxon? Yeah, he probably could.
Wait a minute. Y'all watch Abbott Elementary?
Yeah.
Top 5 shows ever.
You saw the recent episode?
No.
Don't say
No. We good.
I
only saw the first episode.
Yo, this season.
The new season.
When I said we have you in stitches, weak sauce, B. Like weak.
Yo, it was this one clip from Abbott Elementary where, and it's funny, when Stephanie stayed with me for job. I think it was Jobber Slam. She had watched it. I had put her on. I was like, yo, Abbott Elementary.
I'm sorry. Somebody just sent me this tweet. Stephen A. Smith is on a show.
The most problematic person in sports.
Somebody goes, Julia, this chick named Julia goes, does Stephen A. Smith eat ass? And then Stephen A. Smith, never. I don't have to. And then Julia goes, has Stephen A. Smith got his ass eaten before? And then Stephen A. Smith goes, that's private.
This man outed himself. Private. But no, Abbott Elementary, that first episode, there was a clip.
Good,
Yo. Let me tell you about your man's here.
We have to go back to the show.
Let me tell you about your man.
So
and
that
I low-key blame you because you low-key was talking about that the other day.
Yo, back to the show.
Wilkins talks about a tweet about Stephen A. eating ass, and then this one goes, well, you know, it's not bad being done to you. Look, drop the phone. On live. We live. And he just we live. Go ahead. Okay, just outed himself. Okay, bye. I had to call my lifeline on real quick on that one because that was wild. Okay, bye. God. Ladies and gentlemen, can never make this up. It is never a dull moment here at the Jobbertears podcast. I don't know where else to go with that one.
All right, back to Paige.
You know what? And, no, we not going back that way. You know what? What time is it? Oh, I don't want to go that person. All right, so we're good on time. Let's actually, you know what? I think it's a great segue into this week in wrestling because I don't know what else to talk about.
Listen, a lot of people, if you watch it live, you get great scenes like this.
Never a dull moment. Just, ladies and gentlemen, never a dull moment. So yeah, let's go back to last week on the La Smackdown. What happened? I'm trying to think.
The bloodline?
Yeah. Oh, when Jay was on some like, yo, I see right through you. I was like, yo, and I keep yelling. I'm like, yo, why doesn't the other one get involved? And he's like, nah, he got to be neutral. And I was like, damn, that is true.
Nicole was just like, listen, I was like fighting.
Okay.
Wait. Brian Cage versus Warlord.
No, we're going to get there. No. You jumping too far because I got a lot to say about that. You are going way too far. Why don't you like that? There was no build-up. There was no storyline.
It was a good match.
All them niggas got in the ring, and it was a melee to then build up to FTR versus Agni, a war. And it's just like, it's literally like sometimes, like and granted, I don't use illegal drugs, so I don't know how speed feels. But it literally feels like that. It's literally like if you fast forward a tape, it's like the things that they don't care about and that they should care about, they don't. And it's like, you literally told Brian Cage, we're going to pick up your gear. Like, we're not even going to give you that option. We're going to pick up the gear and then put you in ROH to then have him go against Warlord for the TNT title with no build-up, with no inkling or any way of, like, giving him any type of feud or anything.
You know
the match, yes.
Great.
I was here for it. The 4-5 Symphony of Power Bombs, I kind of wasn't for. No. But if it was a story to it, I would have appreciated how that ended.
So I'm going to keep it a buck. I think ROH would have done better in WWE's hands.
It would have been better in anybody else's hands.
No.
That wouldn't have picked it up just to pick it up.
I really think ROH would have done better in WWE.
Okay, explain.
And the main reason why, because they have more clout and they have more political pull. So what could have happened was they could have done some stuff with NXT versus ROH. They could have had ROH talent on NXT.
And it would be the worlds of worlds.
Yeah. And then and then now the NXT is moving back to like being a brand of like with independent wrestlers and developmental. There's so many possibilities. Hindsight is 20/20. But when you think about it, what great things Triple H could have done with the ROH talent. And then I bring up a second thing. Where's the ROH library? Because let's think about it.
On a memory card.
It's on a blue memory card, the PlayStation memory card.
Yeah, fact.
the ROH.
It's accessible to anybody that finds the memory card.
But think about it. Think of where, because let's rewind. ROH would have done better in WWE's hands for multiple reasons. Number one, within about 6 months, that library would have been on the network. we would have something to watch.
That I actually wouldn't even give you 6 months. The moment they had acquired them, that would have been loaded.
Yeah, but I'm giving it time
because that's what they had did with all the Progress and Evolve stuff. The moment Gabe sold that shit popped up. They maybe a week.
Yeah, but it's the mere fact
6 months. Yeah,
ROH would have done better with NXT and Triple H's hands and WWE's hands. Number one, you get ROH on the Peacock library. That's number one. You already have a library, so much of content already there. Number two, granted, would ROH belts be on NXT? No. Because WWE is about branding. Mm-hmm. But the talent would have, some of the talent would have someplace to go. They'll have had television time.
They would have built them back up to the superstar. Yeah, you would have known them from the ROH days, just like any of them that have been through that been from ROH.
And the thing about it wouldn't be everybody. But then you have maybe some ROH people on WWE SmackDown TV, on Raw TV. There's so many things that could have been done, and it's not being done. Now, you're seeing ROH talent being wasted, not really doing anything because you already have a bloated roster, and you're bringing ROH talent on top of that bloated roster.
True.
And everybody, and I was one of the few people that was like, yo, this doesn't mean a big deal to me. I knew Tony Khan didn't do this for good reasons. Because everybody was hype. They were like, yo, he saved ROH.
Yeah.
Everybody was saying that.
Yeah.
It's been a complete waste of time. And then when you go to ROH, going to ROH in AEW is being put into purgatory.
Yeah.
Or putting it on hold, and it's just like it's always like you have it's like how the button for the play button and the pause button being the same.
Yeah.
So it literally that's what they do every other week with ROH stuff, and I think even now the whole Jericho and Dan Garcia thing, it's not an ROH thing, it's an AEW thing.
I agree.
Even though they are ROH champions, it's not that still, and it's it's not too. It's hard because ROH has this prestige, it has this history, it has, all the things on top of that. Oh, you know what? No. Going back to that stupid ass match though, when then Joe came out and all that shit, that shit don't make no sense.
I would have said this.
I just
the
thought like
ROH situation is, yes, they will probably not have a TV deal, but like you said, that talent would have got spread it out some way, somehow. They'd have kept a few guys, the young guys. Willow, guaranteed would have been in the mix. She would have been on the main roster. And I'm not saying this because I know Willow personally as a person, but she has the whole package. That promo that she cut on Jade was perfect.
She said, it could be you 38-1 and I be the one. I said, ooh, sis.
Fire.
Bars. I said, ooh,
simple
sis.
Storytelling.
Bars.
Like you said, hey, they would have not wrestled right away, some of them, but they would have got paid off the documentary that I made off of them. Hey, come in, a spokesman. Prince Nana would have got paid bread just for speaking. He could have been the voiceover of talking about ROH. But these guys would have got paid residuals. All these guys would have got paid. Think about it. Even the guys that have run in, right? I guaranteed it would improve their carear.
That's what I'm saying.
Because a lot of these guys would have lost the weight, would have continued being in shape. Hey, you need help on certain things, we got this. You need help on promos, we got this. I guaranteed Shane to the promotions would have been still together to this day.
But that's the thing is what I'm saying is that you mentioned this earlier. That company moves with ego. And it's coming to a point that the ego is being deflated right now. Mm-hmm. Because their own hardcore fans are turning against them. Mm-hmm. Because they're seeing the writings on the wall. The thing about it,
Cody told y'all.
Dynamite wasn't bad.
Fire.
It was a good show, but what did we spend most of the show talking about?
Sammy
and Andrade.
Selfish.
So that's the problem. Last week, the week before, what did we main talk about? CM Punk.
Exactly. For 2
media
weeks.
scrum.
For a while.
Oh God, I
was selfish.
And the thing about it, it's such a bad spot. And I'm gonna say this again.
Shout outs to Mega Ran that just stepped out in the building. Mega are you here? Are you in New York? Because if you were, you could have came on the show, bro.
Yeah, because it's one of those things where I keep saying the same thing is. I love AEW.
Love it, dog.
Because of what the possibilities of what it can do. That's one of the things is like you want another promotion because it makes WWE better. It makes AEW better.
Impact better.
Now,
everybody.
I want to talk about Willow. They're wasting Willow in AEW.
Listen, I'm going to tell y'all what I told her on Saturday. I'm going to be honest. I told sis, I said, yo, the moment they don't treat you well, find a way out. I said, because you have so much talent.
She's the last of the baby faces.
And you have so much to give. And if they don't handle you right, listen, we don't lie here. I looked her dead in her face. I sat next to her. I said, listen, sis, if they don't take care of you, you have to find a way out. I said, because you are so talented. You have so much to give. You have come back from what people have said you couldn't come back from. Like, and I know a lot of, like, if you're not from like the New York area, you may not know Willow. And that's the beauty about AEW has been able to give her more, get more eyes on her, which is amazing for her. But for those that don't know, she came back from could have been a career-ending neck injury. So for her to go through all of that and now have this opportunity, it's like either you're going to use her right and give her and put her in the position, or if you're not going to use her, then don't use her at all. Like, don't waste her time.
They don't know how to utilize their women.
Like, I don't understand. The thing. I don't understand, like, just to piggyback on Willow, like, you literally have so much women she could work with. Nyla Rose versus Willow?
That's a great...
Son, Willow versus Nyla Rose.
Somebody had posted match. Willow and Jamie Hayter.
Yo, let's let me go with that. Yo, Nyla Rose, straight up heel. Imagine Willow versus Nyla Rose in a lights out match. Okay, Willow wins. Lights out, but bloody face. The crowd goes wild.
I don't need that.
No, but you have to understand. She's a baby face. That's a pure baby face. And Nyla Rose could be a pure heel.
She's the last of the pure baby faces.
But my only 2 cents is though, I don't need the blood for her.
But you have to understand though, it's the fan base. And that was always saying that, that feud is going to end up in the blood field. I feel like if Willow was in WWE, she would have been went up against Charlotte. She would have been went up against Bianca Belair. Willow versus Bianca Belair, it's a WrestleMania main fucking event. Willow versus Nyla Rose could headline any Dynamite, could headline any AEW pay-per-view. You know the difference between AEW and WWE? The biggest difference, though, son? AEW wrestlers still feel like indie stars. WWE wrestlers feels like a big deal.
Well, the thing is, they don't dress up.
Yeah, that's when you don't. Wrestlers. Yo, and you know what's so funny?
That's like bums.
You know what's so funny? You mentioned that Conan said the same thing. In a clip they had a few weeks ago was it 2 weeks ago? When the whole Paige thing in the ring, and they had the girls in the ring, and then, Britt and them came out. He was like, yo, nobody was dressed up. Everybody looked like they came to the ring with what they wore to the arena.
Come on, son.
I was just like,
but
it all plays a part. It actually
it
also plays a part in some of the factions that they have, that they don't have that cohesive look to them, where then it's hard for me to be invested. Like,
so that's why Jericho's the man, B.
So I will give Jericho that, because the organization, like, appearance is everything. Like, listen, that's why I was like, yo, if one person in that all purple outfit did not come out in all purple, throw it all away. So that's why I was kind of upset at the whole embassy thing that Prince Nana and them want to do.
Jokes.
And it's just like, as much as, listen, I have so much respect for Prince Nana. He's super dope. He's super cool to talk to. I have all the respect in the world for him. I said, but in my mind, if I'm looking at Khan, I'm looking at this other half Polynesian, Samoan, I don't know what the fuck he is. I'm looking at him, and then I'm looking at Brian Cage. I feel like I'm looking back at the Inner Circle again. Because the Inner Circle, as much as, when the big matches, they all were in cohesive looks. They were all a cohesive unit. But literally every time they would do, outside of that, they never looked like a group. They always looked like just people that were standing in the ring together.
But you may have talked shit, but whatever you don't notice, everybody who been top stars WWE, their groups they have some kind of union to them. You notice Team Taz, they all wear orange. They move like the units.
But also you also gotta understand, you gotta look good, bro.
The Dark Order.
Even the Dark Order.
Talk shit about Dark Order.
They all look like a unit.
So y'all understand why I was tight that your boy Keith Lee had a fucked up hairline?
Yes.
No, I'm
No. I understand that because
I understand
at
it,
the end of the day,
I'm not gonna
as a wrestling company that is on mainstream television, you should have a barber backstage.
I was actually more upset that they really tried to do that Nick color thing and then lost. I was upset about that. I was like,
they need to have a better look.
Yeah,
because I remember.
And I'm sorry, y'all want to sign up for Shane Strickland being a heel? I'm not jumping on that bandwagon because I don't see it, and I'm not impressed.
Because he's corny. But anyways,
I'm just gonna put that on the table. That promo last night though. Fair. Because
I think AJ Francis is probably broccoli too.
What'd you say about him? Oh, because no,
No.
I don't think he don't
AJ
give that
Francis,
block phase. I think he give that like, yo, we can have a conversation.
No, I like AJ Francis, but your gear is terrible. Come on, you gotta dress better than that, dog.
My man is in regular Maryland
that's
dress up.
From Maryland.
I was like, he is in a DMV outfit.
He's from the DMV.
Oh, he's Samoan and Puerto Rican. Oh, interesting.
That's what
but
you
still,
expect.
actually, they're still to my point of Josiah. Shout outs to you and your podcast out in California. But that still does not go to my point of if you're in a group, you should look like a group.
Exactly.
And you should look like a cohesive
Exactly.
unit. It's also the issue I have with Jay Lethal and whatever they doing with that tall guy that they not doing nothing with. And they brought him in went from basketball to pro wrestling and hasn't had a match, hasn't done anything, wasting air. I don't know what's going on. But at the end of the day, my whole even it's day and night. And once again, I say it every week, I hate comparing. Look at the Judgment Day. And granted, it took time because they was building. But when you see Judgment Day, they all in purple and black. All of them.
So it look like Dipset out there.
Right, yo. Straight up.
City Bird Gang.
Okay? Like
Max B's coming home, baby. Max B's coming home, baby.
I believe when I see it.
Oh, shit. They don't
Max B's coming back home today?
Biggie's coming to Comic-Con?
Yes, him and Tyler Breeze and Xavier, they're at Nerds Table.
Damn, son.
I know, that's what I said.
It's today.
Danny had told you that, yeah.
I'll have to buy a ticket and go.
Good luck with that. Just catch them on the flip side. Catch them outside.
How about that?
But
Need Biggie on the podcast. Bro.
That's a fact.
We have to stop saying nigga though. Stop cursing.
Here and there, we'll phase it out a little bit.
Hey guys.
I think cursing is cool.
Guys that are listening to the podcast, you can cut this clip and put it on. Do you think we need to stop cursing and stop saying the N-word? I feel like we have to take it to the next level, but I want like mainstream stars on here.
So my 2 cents on that.
The N-word, I could agree.
I can, you know what?
We gotta stop saying
that is
nigga.
Something mindful that we can be because it may be. It's fine. Listen, it's a
process, my niggas.
It's a process. Not
building blocks.
Not saying we're gonna do that today,
Shout out
niggas.
to Tom and Cabin. Great book.
But I think for our growth, because we're coming up on 250 episodes. We're coming up on year 4.
Yeah.
Like all these things.
Big dick status across the board,
up.
my niggas.
So
remember that?
Part of that elevating.
Status, baby.
That's a classic, baby.
To be fair though, when Sammy didn't punch back and he just fell back, that was some little dick energy. I'm just gonna put that on the table.
Listen, as far as the cursing, we could probably see a little less of it, but as far as the N-word, nah, we gotta stop saying that because I realized that.
Oh, you realize
that is still us. We keep it 100% authentic. At the end of the day, we set our own path. We set our own blaze.
Ooh.
What's up?
Breaking news. President Uncle Joey is going to pardon all federal offenses of simple possession of marijuana in the first major steps towards decriminalization in the United States.
Uncle Joey.
Uncle Joey.
But you didn't sign no bills for black people. You don't right.
My nigga, that is a big black bill.
True, but
we'll talk
think about all the dudes on the corner that was trying to sell dimes growing up and got caught up with that.
I apologize. That is some real all lives matter shit that I just did. Listen, I'm sorry for moving the goalpost. That was not the point. It's a great step and a great position, especially for all my weed smokers. Thank you.
I want a steak so badly right now. I think I'm gonna make one when I get home. Yeah, steak with some potatoes.
Yo, happy birthday to my nigga. Oh, dang.
It's a work in progress, guys.
Yeah.
So listen.
Shout out to my,
Hey,
shout out to my
Bruce.
dark-skinned brother.
Happy belated
birthday to you,
birthday.
King. Happy birthday out
To
there.
who?
Bruce.
Bruce, I texted him. You should have texted him.
I know. I be
I
forgetting
did text
though.
him.
My bad, Bruce. I'm gonna text you right after the show. I'm gonna text you a proper happy birthday, B.
Just text him. He's a good man.
Great man.
And he's like over 200 days sober.
Absolutely, and I think that is the best. Listen,
That's what I'm talking
when
about,
you
B.
always listen,
Yo.
when you start putting yourself first, you
That's
see
what
a
I'm
lot of
talking
different
about.
Big
changes
dick
in
energy
life.
right there.
Son,
That is
son,
very
yo,
big dick
You
energy.
see how his skin's glowing, B?
Yeah. He's gonna have better nuts now.
Okay.
No, you do. You
You
Okay,
have better
listen,
nuts.
I'm-
Yeah, you do.
And your dick stay
Yeah.
harder longer.
Listen,
You do. You do.
okay.
Yo, listen.
I don't have
like
one,
the one
so I
thing
can't
that I'm just
tell
gonna
you.
say this of super side note because a lot of people watch that show. Like a lot of men is the last couple of weeks. Just start out. If you want to lose weight, you want to better yourself.
Take some zinc.
Yo, zinc. That's a sea moss. That's it.
Sea moss,
Yo, at the end of the
maca
day,
powder.
there's ways for you to get better. Yo, next year be like if your goal is to lose weight, start right now.
Start
B.
right now.
Start right now. Yo.
Stop beating off.
Yes, yo, listen. Stop watching porn, B. That shit,
Yeah,
yo.
you gotta cut down the
yo,
porn.
Yo, cut it down because yo.
I gotta cut down the porn.
Yeah.
What?
No, Janelle. No, Janelle. We can't be on talking about how that, yo, we part of the rest of the community that these are people that men in our community go through. And us as men, and we be an example.
We have to talk to
So
the
you're
men that are
telling me
watching.
you telling me the men that watch the show or jerk themselves off
Yes.
Yes.
and watch porno?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, listen, at the end of the day, watching too much of it,
Fucks up your brain, B.
Yo, you don't know how to talk to an actual woman. You be like gawking off like, this is why that a lot of people simp over them.
And if you jerk off too much, you don't last long.
Exactly.
Wait, who is that? Because I can't see the name.
He said,
Kofi Winston.
Oh, okay.
he said no. I'm like
What?
5 times on a lonely day with that. He jerks off 5 times a day. Shout out to Keith
What are you
Winston.
jerking-
Still love you.
Wait, have you
Kofi
ever
Winston?
Random. Have you ever jerked off to wrestling?
No.
Have you ever had sex and had wrestling playing in the background?
We're not you, B.
I didn't say I did that.
That's
I have.
because you
but-
asked. That's because you've done
But
it.
I didn't.
I have.
I
Now,
have.
speaking of wrestlers, we'll move to Extreme Rules.
No, now you want to move on. When I ask questions and everybody goes running off. It's like, what?
What the fuck are you talking about?
We gotta speak to our female audience.
What are we
though,
talking about? But then y'all want to talk about porno and jerking off. But when I do
make our
it,
viewers better.
when I ask,
You're not trying to make your viewers better.
it's a problem.
Yeah, you know.
We try to stop saying the N-word.
Yeah.
We try to
Wait,
stop cursing so
explain
much.
to yourself. Who sex life is like
Kofi.
that?
He said that explains his sex life. He probably lasts 5 minutes.
Oh, well, because he smokes.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm not gonna get in that too.
I'm a
with you.
fucking porn star in the bedroom, B. Alright?
My nigga, and that's okay.
Alright?
Okay.
But then again, though, I take other stuff, dude. Like, I drink beet juice.
Okay.
You know, I work out. I take my seed oil, my black seed oil, B. So I do a lot,
so
though.
aggressive. I'm a fucking porn star in the bedroom.
Listen, if that works for your lady, then that's good. But
My
I'm
nigga
just
G said
saying,
it went from porn to Extreme Rules, B.
only on the Jobbertears
I'm a fucking porn star,
podcast.
B. I'm
Yo,
a fucking porn star, B.
You gotta put that as the title of the episode. that's the title of the episode right
Sorry,
there.
nigga Gene, he said high sex is the best sex. Exactly, B. Yo, having sex on shrooms is different, though, B.
Whoa.
Why are you having sex on shrooms?
Whoa.
Because shrooms, look, if you...
Doesn't it give
You
you more of a
microdose?
psycho...
Huh?
What?
You microdose?
No.
What the fuck is that?
No. Michael, he takes shrooms every day. Like, the thing about shrooms, like, if you take
Why
it...
do you
take
know
it-
that?
I know everything, B.
yeah,
It's big in the health field
Yeah,
now.
but
It's a
no.
thing now.
I'm gonna tell you this from example. I took shrooms recently, and literally, no. I'll be very honest.
That's fine.
I literally felt myself come out my body.
Psychedelic.
No, it's true. This is how I
Yeah.
felt. I felt myself come out
high
my
as
body.
fuck.
No, I was like, I literally.
as
No,
Yo,
you know what?
you remember? You ever watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit? And during that end scene when when he's killing all of them, and then their souls leave their
Yeah,
bodies.
right.
That was you.
Oh no, I'm explaining my trip to you. Everything was super colorful. I saw like colors I never seen in my
Who'd you
life.
take it with?
Myself.
So
You shouldn't do that by yourself.
No.
This nigga tripped out by himself.
Boy, I meditate on the train. Trust me, I'm good.
Yo, did you paranoid yourself though? when you did it by yourself?
I'm way past that stage. So let me tell you,
Way
like
past
literally,
paranoia.
I took it. I literally, from my body came out of me, and I was walking, and I heard myself. There was nothing. I heard myself talking to me and saying that, yo, you gotta do better in certain areas in your life. It kills your ego because you realize certain shit that you worry about is not that serious. Literally, I felt like someone said something about me. I'm looking like, yo, I don't care. Literally, like, listen, it's not for everybody, son.
Well, that was an excerpt by MrBlacc on his experience with shrooms, ladies and gentlemen. All right, well, now we are going to go towards Extreme Rules.
Yes.
That's happening
this year's
Saturday.
fire, though, son.
It feels like an Extreme Rules. They've built it up quite a bit. So it's super exciting to see, like, really. It's exciting. I think I'm more excited about the fallout being here at home than actual pay-per-view.
DX going to be there. I don't know why, though.
Because it's 25th anniversary.
That's ultimately like sucking his old dick, son.
You said who?
Like Triple H is basically sucking his old dick.
But they've done that with everyone this year. They did it with Cena. They did it with Randall. What are you talking about?
It's a little bit different because you basically running, son. Like, yo,
my nigga, you gotta celebrate the catalyst of what the Attitude Era was.
Boy, it's not the same. You know, Billy Gunn's not there. Come on, V.
Listen, that still don't.
Scissor me, baby.
That still does
Fire.
not. That still does not exclude the fact that X-Pac is a 2-time Hall of Famer.
2 times.
2 times. Like X-Pac has 2 rings compared to compared to people that has none. It's hilarious. It's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
But once again, the Extreme Rules this Saturday in Philadelphia, the city that is the home, the foundation of ECW. So I should probably watch some ECW pay-per-views this weekend.
Bailey Go, the first one.
Yeah. But okay, let's get to some predictions and then we'll head on out. We have so this is the one that I'm just like, whatever, but cool. The SmackDown Women's title with Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey.
Liv is winning.
Like, I think that's going to be a bloodbath. Yeah.
Liv is about to get her ass whooped.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, yeah.
She got her face stomped out, but she winning.
Yeah. She may bleed.
Shout out to
kind of
Stephanie Hardy. Like she said, I hope I make the Legends. Hope so too, girl. Hope so too.
Fine ass Stephanie Hardy.
Chocolate. She has a whole man.
Chocolate.
And she's been with for like 10 years.
But the thing about we have to give our queens love. Respectfully.
Exactly.
You a fine queen, Stephanie Hardy, and then your man is a good man.
Yeah,
Stick with him.
Yeah, good man. Like,
we don't break up marriages on Jobbertears. We host their parties.
But I just feel like me as a man, if I see a woman, like I come like I come all my queens. Oh, it was
the last comment. That person just went in.
What? I don't know. It didn't pop up on my screen yet.
No.
Shout out to Just Side, from wrestling to porn to Shroom back to wrestling. I gotta love the Jobbertears.
It all comes full circle. I promise.
It does.
All right, so we all say Liv.
Liv.
Okay, next, the Raw Women's title is on the line. We have in a ladder match. We have Bianca Belair versus Bayley. Will we see the return of Charlotte? Will Damage Control have all the titles by the end of the night? What are we thinking?
I think Damage Control, I think for storyline, I think Bayley should win. Because this is a great time if you want to circle back around and make Bianca do it again at WrestleMania.
Okay.
It'd be good. It actually, for me, it gives a chance for Bianca not to have a title and do other things with other women to elevate everyone else.
Okay.
That's how I feel. But
you'd have Bianca win the Royal Rumble?
Again?
Yeah.
That'd be fire, though.
I always want her to win the Rumble.
Yeah.
I want her to win every time I'm physically there.
Or do you want to have it where Toxic Attraction has not Toxic Attraction. My bad.
No, it's a good point though.
Control, whatever the shit they call themselves.
You was supposed to say Control Alt Delete, and that was actually about to be funnier than what you really thought.
Yeah, but have
Damage
all the titles.
Control.
Damage Control have all the titles.
Yeah, so that's why I unfortunately do think Bayley will win.
I think Bayley's gonna win.
Yeah. But it
Fine
does not
Bayley
to
too.
say it doesn't mean that once again Bianca.
Is she single now?
Just might be. Yeah. She like black
well,
guys.
yeah. Well, actually, she
that was Kofi Weaston. Philly's definitely a piece of shit. Really, guy? Dang, son.
It's funny because I've seen wrestling in all the cities that he mentioned, so I was just sitting here like, what? What are we talking about, guy?
But yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, I see Bayley winning. Unfortunately, but it's fortunate though because I do think it adds that elevation. Now the only reason why I'm like 50-50 low key is because she ended up how they ended Raw.
Yeah, they touched.
Was very like I was like fuck. She touched the title. She got on top of the ladder. I was like, oh boy,
that's the only problem.
This is that was my only thing.
So
but we'll see what happens. Josiah asks, do you think Damage Control could be the women's version of Undisputed Era?
Yeah, they're gonna make it like that.
Yeah.
Because at this point, like I always say, you need to elevate.
Yes,
the division.
unless they do bring up Toxic Attraction. It's the only curveball, low key.
But War Games is coming up.
Yeah.
So
listen, I don't
it
know
could be
what
on some
I'm
like
excited
it could be on some like
it could be a 3-brand type of situation again, and that to me, within the last 5 years, when they did the 3-brand Survivor Series a few years ago, that was the best Survivor Series in the last like 5 years. So I think including those parts definitely plays a part.
And after that, NXT and I feel like it's one big world now.
Yeah, because
it's
the Brawl and
Bruce no more. Yeah.
Because the Brawl and Bruce was on NXT this week, and I thought that was pretty dope.
Oh shoot!
Oh, you didn't watch NXT this week?
Hold up.
He just figured out that WWE is the multiverse. Isn't that interesting?
Son, Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon is Loki. Because he broke the WWE universe. Because every version exists in its own universe. But him doing what he did, he broke the multi-universe. Now it's one universe.
Oh, shit. Vince is Loki.
I've never watched Loki, so I don't even know what that's
He
about.
did break the universe.
Okay. Fight pit match: Matt Riddle versus Seth Rollins.
Riddle gonna put the beats on
but
him.
then I'm afraid that then the next night, the 2 nights later, then fucking Seth's gonna beat Bobby here, and I'm like, please no. But I feel like that's the route they're gonna go. So, watch Loki. I don't have time or the energy. We gotta watch SheHulk tonight. There's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of
I'm watching a bunch of shit tonight.
I don't like She-Hulk.
You don't like SheHulk?
They be
It's too slow?
They be bashing men too much.
They bash men a lot.
Yeah. Like some dude named Mr. Affinity, he had mad wives. At an episode, they had
first of all, that was hilarious. But the fact that man always killed himself to get out of shit,
that
was
annoying.
Problematic. But it showed that to me is realism. Like that's really that's a thing that's a real life thing that can happen. When she got ghosted, that's a real life thing.
Boy, I understand that.
She's so fine though.
Yo, I understand. I agree with you. But I feel like you pushing the message like niggas ain't shit. Sorry.
I mean, niggas ain't
men ain't shit. I understand
men
that.
and women ain't shit.
Okay.
But it's
Let's
just both of us.
Yeah.
But the thing is, so let's talk She-Hulk. A little review of She-Hulk. Commercial break.
But not all of it.
I do understand where my brother's coming from because I did feel a sense of that when I was watching it. But you're seeing it from a woman's point of view. That's what the show is put out. So when you see things from a different point of view, it comes off sometimes like you're bashing the opposite sex or something of that nature. You know what I mean? The show is done a third person, first person type of woman's view. So you're gonna see the ups and downs of being a female in a law firm, which is predominantly male, because you see that. Mm-hmm. You see her dating life. And then you also gonna see how men are sometimes act when it comes to women. Now, She-Hulk's big ass, I would definitely take down. I'm gonna say this on the podcast. She-Hulk Green's big ass, muscular back ass motherfucker, I would definitely make sweet Haitian loving to her.
Pick you up like this.
So you would smash She-Hulk, but would you smash Jennifer Waters?
I would smash both at the same time. I don't know if I'm able to do that.
You're not, because she has just one body.
But then she turned back to Jennifer Waters.
She's white, so no, I'm good after that. Once you go back to
so wait, so you would smash She-Hulk because she's green?
Yes.
But not smash Jennifer.
She is a woman of color. She is a woman of color. He is right. She-Hulk is a woman of color.
Edge versus Finn Balor. And then I quit. I am not doing that with you today. I'm telling you right now. This man said.
She-Hulk's sexy, boy.
Said that she is a person of color, and I can't negate it because she is green, and that's what makes me more upset about this whole conversation.
Is like you have a kid with She-Hulk?
Yo,
what, the kid come out green?
Kid is gonna come out mixed.
Yeah, and strong because we Haitian.
What?
Imagine my kid, me have a kid with She-Hulk.
I mean, you already the human He-Hulk, so I don't even know.
Son,
like our blood's pretty pure.
You talking about?
We have pure
Haitian
blood.
Yeah.
Pure Haitian blood.
Yeah.
Straight off the slave boats.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that. First generation have the purest blood. Because if it's both in our Haitian, that's the purest. You just born here.
This gives me vampire vibes, so I'm just
yes,
going
we
to
have
go back
pure
to
blood running
Edge
through our veins.
versus Finn Balor in an I Quit match.
I think Edge wins this.
So I see Finn winning Because listen, a few weeks ago I said, and I hope someone,
he's getting a push
I
too.
hope someone from the WWE saw what I wrote. If Judgment Day somehow can infiltrate his family, if they can get Beth, that man will say I quit.
That'll be some fire.
So like if they legit in like somehow, some way, or like what if Rey Mysterio did something?
Wait.
Josiah said question of She-Hulk change mid-sex, does that count as a threesome? That's hilarious.
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a good question though.
Good question.
If she does changes, that is a threesome.
That is a threesome. Yeah, it's a different person.
Well, why think I love black women because they get to wear different wigs.
Oh my gosh, facts. Yo, especially when they have a Caesar one day. Then the next day they have braids. Oh my god!
And then they have a long wig, like a blonde hair. Like, ooh, you nasty girl.
Yeah.
Where you coming from with that blonde hair?
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you. That's the only reason why I've never done blonde. Like, I think I'm so afraid of like the attention that'll come with that.
You nasty girl, come here, baby. You nasty girl, come here, baby. They switch it up, and then they have a different type, like all black. They have glasses on
with the afro.
Okay.
With the afro.
Yes,
Oh, son.
Get me turned on, man.
Yeah, my personal favorite, when they had like the the runner, when they had the Nike hat on front, and they about to go to the gym. Oh my gosh.
Karrion Kross versus Drew McIntyre in a strap match.
I think Drew needs this more.
But I see Killer Kross winning.
But if they do
even
it
though
right,
I do think Drew needs it more, especially off of the loss from Clash at the Castle.
That's what I think. I think it should be there.
But if Drew is losing, then I feel like I feel Karrion Kross should win. But
I do
if
too.
they do it good, both men could come out good. So I think Karrion Kross needs more because he just came back.
Oh God, I don't even want to know what you. I just saw Power Rangers and I just already was like,
what happened?
Not doing it. He'll send it. Brawling Brutes versus Imperium, a good old fashioned Donnybrook match.
What's a Donnybrook match?
That's the same thing I asked Michael.
They making up names, son. I hate these
it's
European
the same
dudes,
thing
son.
I asked.
They make up names
I
matches,
asked Michael Bostic the same shit when they had
hate these
announced it
European
on Friday,
dudes,
and I was just like,
man.
"What is that?" And he gave me the explanation, and I'm
What
just
is
like,
it?
"What?" It's basically a no holds bar match.
Oh, colonizers.
No.
So they're colonizing.
No, but
yeah. They're being colonizers. They take
it's like no DQ, no count out. But he did say that they actually did a Donnybrook, like Drew and Sheamus did a Donnybrook match a few months ago, and I was just like, what? So I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either.
It's a real life thing.
No. I remember that.
And that's why they used it
again.
They
fought mad times though.
Right. So I don't know what time it was.
They all blurred together.
All right, but who do we see? Do we see Imperium or Brawling Brutes?
I think Imperium.
I want Imperium to win so badly
because
bro.
I want Sheamus to win that title.
Right.
You know what? Look at it from a fan point of view. I want Imperium to win.
I want Imperium to win.
And because
I've always loved the stable, even when they was in NXT.
I don't care who wins.
Or NXT UK, I love it.
I don't care who wins because that might be the match of the night. Because they're going to put all out. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, well, and that's actually it. We got...
What's the main event?
Well, I don't know what the main event actually
what time's
would be.
going on?
Oh, to be honest, that fight pit match should probably be the main event. But they got They got Liv, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 solid matches. They are finally realizing and figuring out the formula of keeping it short yet sweet, and I love it. You can get that in 2.5 hours, 6 matches. I think that's wonderful, brilliant. Here for it all. I do think the ladies' ladder match should start the show, and I think the fight pit should end the show. Roman is not fighting. Roman is fighting at Crown Jewel in a few weeks against Logan Paul, which they will be doing a face-off this Friday night on SmackDown. But yeah, that is it.
Side note, StreamYard needs an app.
Woo! This has been a roller coaster of an episode. Any last things before we go off?
I want people to see what they're saying. Like that's like kind of home because when you put it at home, I want to see what the they need an app. But anyways,
listen, StreamYard, get it together. But once again, we will be at Legends here in New York this Saturday. Make sure to come out, watch Extreme Rules, and then the next time we will be back at Legends will be for Full Gear. That probably. Oh, wait. Are we going to do Crown Jewel?
Do you want to do Crown Jewel?
I kind of do because I want to do it as a brunch
Thank
thing.
You, Gene.
Kind of.
Do they have brunch food?
At Legends? I don't know.
They have.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Cool.
Cause it's gonna be during the day. That's why I was like, oh, I mean, we don't have to.
I understand.
Cause it's actually the same day as those wrestling girls thing.
Oh, it's the same day.
Yeah, but Crown Jewel's gonna be in the afternoon because of the time. But if once again, probably the last time we probably will be back at Legends will be for Full Gear. If you're not gonna go to New York, we will be there live and in color. Oh no, Survivor Series will be the last one. I lied. But so November is coming to be a hot wrestling month, so make sure to come out and support. Any independent shows coming up. We got We Are Wrestling, we got BCW. You guys will be out in Jersey this weekend for Fight Live. So make sure to once again support independent wrestling, support those that support you. Make sure to go out and support Stephanie Hardy and the girls this weekend at Comic-Con, tomorrow in real life time. But anyways, as always, I'm Janelle from Major. Oh, last but not least, I do want to thank the brothers at the Wrestling Realm for joining us this past Tuesday. It was really dope experience to be on a StreamYard with 6 people, and it actually works. So we appreciate you guys for joining and entertaining us. We, once again, we're always big on supporting those that support you. So as the team there has been supportive of us, we definitely wanted them to come out and chit chat with us. But as always, I'm Janelle from HR here with Sir Wilkins and Mr. Black. # Black Excellence. # we are out.
It's over, got the hands in motion. If you go with rolling, no need to focus. Traveling states and over oceans, you gotta wait till your coast chosen. Try to have lines outside the show like Harry Potter releases at Barnes & Noble.